Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome to my Tuesday afternoon stream. Hope everyone is having a good start to the week. I want to say that I am. Haven't had any complaints yet anyway. Hold on. Okay, I do need to change this. So, today we're going to be playing a new game. Game number 49. So, getting very, very close to game 50. It's honestly pretty cool. I mean, it's been a couple of months. We still have a long way to go. But, it feels good to have, 50 games, done from this challenge. I mean, I think I even have, I think that's more than, actual GBA titles I've actually owned. So, yeah, it's a pretty cool milestone. Gotta admit. Gonna start today with game 49, Robotech the MacRoss Saga. However long it takes, I'm not really sure, but we're just gonna be playing it, see how long it takes. If we finish it early enough, I'll go ahead and start the next game because I know for a fact the next game will be taking more than one stream for sure. Just based on what I have seen for completion times, while this, not so much. So, I at least want to get started, even if it's only for an hour. I think that's still should be fine. And then on Friday, we'll continue, or start, depending on, again, what happens on this stream. Once again, same time, 2 p.m., and once we finish game 50, whenever that will be, whether it's Friday, whether it's the next stream after that, we will draw the next 10 games of this series. And I'll have a few other announcements that I want to make as well, but I'll leave that for that particular moment when we get to that point. So yeah, that's basically the plan for today and Friday at least. Also this week, tomorrow on YouTube at noon, 12 p.m. Eastern. I will be playing Dynasty Warriors 3 for my Warrior Wednesday stream series on YouTube at the moment. Going to do 2 more story modes for that. And yeah, that'll basically be tomorrow's stream. Then this weekend on Saturday at 1, I will be doing another Dynasty Warriors 3 stream just to keep on making some additional progress. At that point, we'll actually be in the last 3 story modes of the game, so we'll actually making a pretty big movement there. There's still some content left. It's not the end of the project whatsoever, but it's a pretty significant milestone because it's probably the longest part of the playthrough. So I want to make sure I'm continuing to make progress on that. So that, again, that'll be on YouTube. It'll be at 1 p.m. though, not at noon or 2 p.m., just 1 p.m. And then on Sunday will be another Game Boy Advance completion experience stream. I believe Sundays I also start at 1. So yeah, that's pretty much the schedule for this week. As far as upcoming events, I do want to very quickly mention or highlight that I think next Monday I am going to be doing a Mario Party Madness event. Yep, that is May 12th. Okay, so I will be doing that next Monday. Should be around 8:30 p.m., 9 p.m. So should be good times. I'll let you guys know more about what the event will entail when we get to that point, but I think I am still locked in for that slot. And then, of course, I will be returning to Pokemon Violet for the DLC. I'll be returning to that on May 20th, so that's 2 weeks from a day. So we still have this week and then next week for GBACE stuff, so we'll still make progress on that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I'm ready to get things started here. We got Cirque Redrum, Harsh ESC, Mars Rover, Casanova 64, and Rainbow Road 1996 in the chat. Hope you all are having a fantastic and lovely day. Because, you know what? You deserve it. That's why. People deserve it. People deserve that from time to time. And there's nothing wrong with saying that. Okay, well, I'm going to get the game set up here. We're also done with SSX3 now, for those who didn't come to the bonus session on Sunday. So we are officially done with that for good, and honestly, I'm kind of happy. I'm not happy with the fact that it ultimately led to nothing, but you can only control so much in this world, I guess. Okay, let's see. Let's switch on over to the other layout, yeah. Let's get this thing started, yeah. Robotech, yeah. Okay, I'll stop. So this looks like a game where we control mechs. That could be fun. Yo, Lucky Chicken Games? How lucky of us to be involved with such a lovely branding. Been doing some beefy music playlist spreadsheet maintenance. Oh, nice. I think I'm also gonna turn this up a little bit. That action figure is 318. Okay, let me address that before I get started with this. So I'm gonna bring this screen up again really quick. This is the box art for the game, and if you see on the lower right of the box art, it says "Free action figure enclosed." So yeah. Unfortunately, because I'm playing this on emulator, I don't get the action figure, which sucks. And I'm sure that's going to hinder my enjoyment of this game, because I don't have the action figure. But, yeah. Just thought it was worth pointing that out. One more thing. Let me look at the completion goal for this, because I know that other people have played this for the challenge. Let's see. Robotech, the MacRoss Saga. Beat the game with one character. Oh, okay. So there's multiple characters. That's interesting, though. I mean, if it's a game I'm enjoying enough, like I said, I could always play as the other characters, but if it's literally just the same story mode again, I'm not gonna necessarily do that. Okay, I see completion times. I'm not gonna mention what those are. Let's just go ahead and... You can get a free PNG of it. Yeah, because that's what I want. I want a PNG of an action figure and not the actual action figure. Oh, did I actually change this? I did not. 3D print the fig. You know what? That could be an option, I guess. If it absolutely came down to it, but I do not have a 3D printer, so. Okay, file, select, new. We got single play, co-op play, versus play, and options. Difficulty normal, that's the default difficulty. I'm curious, is this co-op like... Okay, yeah, so you need a link cable for that. Okay, single play it is. So we have a couple of pilots here. We got Hunter R. We got R. Fokker. M. Sterling. Mariah. And B. Dixon. For a second, you thought the action figure was like an amiibo. Yeah, it could have been, honestly. But no. Okay, so power. I obviously don't know what any of these stats mean. Hunter seems like the very obvious, like, balanced character. He seems like more like a tank character, like defensive tank. Yeah, we'll go with Hunter for now. Once I finish the game, I'll check to see if it's like, you know, the same story or not. But for the most part, though, I think it's probably best to just stick with the all-around character, I guess, for someone who's never played a game like this. Mission briefing, booby trap. During an air show that celebrates the newly created Robotech fighters, the Veritechs, an unknown alien force, attacks the Earth. Stop the invaders from destroying MacRoss City and the SDF-1. Hostile forces are close enough to cause the main guns to fire. Launch the fighters. All Veritechs scramble. We are under attack. This is not a drill. Oh, okay. So it's like a shmup almost. I was honestly not expecting a shmup from this, if I'm being honest. I don't think we've done really any shmup games, except for like a few like, like Activision games that were shmups. We do have a missile. Oh, okay, so I guess you gotta stay off the ground, I guess. Wow, that was annoying. Did I just take damage from... I thought I had, like, my invincibility there. Invincibility friends. Also, yeah, I think, Star Wars had, a single shmup stage. I wasn't expecting a fighting game. I was expecting more like... I don't know how to describe it necessarily, but like... Oh! So you can turn into a guy on ground. I think that was an extra life I got. But okay, as I was saying, I was expecting more like maybe like a mech game where you just like kind of walk around and like blow up stuff on like a map or something. I don't know. Oh god! Oh, whatever that power up was, I lost it. I'm guessing the yellow A is like a restocking here. Yeah, something like Gundam, I guess. Basically, think of it like Top Gun, but in like a mech instead. We have like missions to do and walk around. God, it's so easy. Why are they coming from behind? I've never been a fan of bullet hells. And I'm not starting today. Yeah, the power-ups do not last for very long. It does seem like you get extra lives pretty frequently, though. It's like, what, I've died like 2 or 3 times, and I have more than what I started with still. It's a very long mission, by the way. Whew. Oh my god, there's a deceiver over there! Wait, shit. How do I get rid of... Oh, there. Okay, booby trap. Okay, I get to upgrade my stats. That's good. I think stamina for definitely defense. I guess strength is like maybe on the ground. See, if I have like a bad run, I can always just like save. After a disastrous spacefall, the SDF-1 finds itself near the rings of Saturn. The Zenetridae fleet blocks its way to Earth. Break through the fleet so the SDF can get home. We need to break through the fleet. The only way is a blitzkrieg. A counterattack? Yes, it is the only way. Prepare for combat. We are attacking the Zentradi. To fight on is foolish. Surrender the space fortress to us now. Good luck. We must win for Earth's sake. I will say the graphics do look pretty good and decent for this game. Oh, come on. I was trying to get that freaking stamina. Health. I'm guessing I got bombs or something. I kind of wish I had the other things. I mean, I'm sure those things have its... God, you cannot, like... My God, I hate that you take damage from the bottom. That's not good. 'Cause I wasn't trying to go that low. I was trying to just hit that thing that was below. Okay, you can fly through these. Oh, I couldn't... You can't tell what you can, like, hit and what you can't hit. That's so frustrating. See, I'm afraid to go too far down because I don't want to hit the frickin' ship and lose all my health anyway. It's like, what the hell was I supposed to do for that? Maybe there's just some sections that are better for the mech, or the... And that could be it. Better for the mech than the... I am worried about, like, what a game over would mean, though. My god. Do I have, like, a load file? Okay, it does keep my progress, at least. God, these turrets suck. How am I supposed to frickin' deal with them? God, I hate these hitboxes. Like, you can't do anything. Like, if you move, like, more whenever you press, even if you just, like, tap the button, you move, like, you don't move, like, a pixel down or anything.
Reinforcements have arrived. Ah, they're here.
Hey, Clark, thanks for the raid. This one. I hate schmucks so much. They just like come out of like the sides like that. That's so bad. How am I supposed to do this? They don't even, like, show where they come from half the time. My god, that's terrible. Yo, thanks a lot, Clark. I appreciate it. Well, I can increase stuff again. God, I feel like I need more stamina more than anything, though. The F1 stops the land for repairs and investigated distress beacon from an abandoned Mars base. Also Mars. While on Mars, the Zendretti ambush SDF-1 used a destroyed to destroy the attackers and protect the SDF-1. It's a trap. The Zendretti gravity mines won't let us take off. Deploy the destroyeds. Haul off the Zendretti until Lisa destroys the gravity mines. This one just seems like it's better than all of them. Like, maybe this one too, but like... Well, you heard it. Bye-bye, Mars. Well, I had a good run. Yeah, you had like a classic run. Like, that's the thing about Mars, is that you can't replace Mars, you know. Still really hard to do this, though. Why do I feel like I'm at an enemy base right now? Probably because I am. Wait. It said there was like an enemy on top of me for a second, I thought. It blocks our view of Jupiter, though. You know what else is in the way of Jupiter? A whole ass asteroid belt. It's actually kind of funny that, you know, we're talking about planets and stuff. Bowser Girl's been showing me this YouTube channel that she watches called Spaceballs, which has a lot of, like, planet characters in it, so it's kind of relevant to what I've been watching. Do I need to destroy this, or do I need to save this? Okay, I guess I do need to destroy that. Yeah, not to be confused with that Spaceballs. It's like quite literally just a bunch of like... Every character is basically a ball. And it's all about like space and planet studies and stuff. And there's like a character for every planet of the solar system. Like, all the planets have, like, their own personalities and stuff. It's really cute. Nice little, you know, slice of life series, I guess you could say. I'm gonna assume we do have to destroy these, because I saw enemies fire through these and nothing was happening. Sometimes I can get lucky enough to kill an enemy before they get to me, but it's not super often that it happens. Maybe I should destroy it. It says there's like 3 enemies near here, though. Bye, Mars. Okay, okay, well, I can't get stamina again, obviously. Speed. Okay, during a recon probe into the Zenstradi fleet, the Cat Eyes recon ship carrying Commander Lisa Hayes is captured. Rescue Lisa and escape the Zenstradi. We have a serious situation here. Claudia will brief you. Lisa has been taken prisoner aboard the Zenstradi command ship. You need to rescue her. I mean, yes, I'm playing this blind. I've never played it before. Like, you don't have to call attention to it, video game. What? What's killing me? I'm really confused. I have no idea what the hell was going on there. It does look like you upgrade the characters beyond what they have. That did not look like a low ceiling, though. That looked like literally just part of the level. Like the background. Okay, I see it now. It's this, but like, come on. That is not enough indication. I disagree with that completely. I still stand by, like, the upgrades do not last long enough. I'm not saying they need to last, like, the whole level or anything, but, like... more than what's currently on screen. At least it seems like this section's better for ground combat. That or until you get, like, hit or something, which, I mean, to be fair, getting hit in this game is very frickin' easy to do, so... Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Blind game. Wish they actually said what these stats did. No. Okay, bursting point. While the SDF-1 attempts to find homes for thousands of citizens living inside the ship, they are attacked by Kieran's forces. Defeat Kieran's officer battle pod. We have indications that Zentradi have something planned. Pitiful Micronians, you are fools to resist the might of Zentradi. I will show you why we are superior in every way. Launch Veritech, stop Chiron from getting to the SDF-1. I couldn't get that health. That laser, like, it just... You can't avoid that laser, too. It charges for a second and then fires. Like, you have no time to react to that. Oh my god. Honestly, I think this boss is fine. It's just... really dumb bullshit design things. Ah. Ugh, okay. Let's see. During a random Zentradi attack, Chiron invades the inside of the SDF-1. Stop the Zentradi from destroying MacRoss City. Zentradi are inside the ship. There's no time for Veritex. Get it destroyed and stop them before they destroy MacRoss City. So we just do this again. Destroy all landers. Why are we using robots for landers? Don't you want to use subs for that? See, it's an Advance Wars joke for all you uncultured people. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so yeah, the red units are the targets. While the green things are the objectives. No, I never really got into Transformers. That was not really my thing. Is there a turret down there? Have 4 lives, though, so, and health right here, too. That'll obviously help. It's just so hard to react to some of these things, you know? Those robot guys are probably worth a lot of... Oh. That's fine. I wasn't ready for that anyway. I'm debating whether or not to kill some extra things, because you do get more experience for destroying like, enemies. not be a bad idea just to get up to... I think 25,000 was the next thing, so I think we're good. Yes, Slab, you do that, actually. You actually did that today, even. I guess this. This is the final battle. We must win. Mimi, are you ready? Did you call me? I did. We need you to sing for us. Can you do it? Yes, anything to help out. Good. Prepare to attack. Okay, let's see. The combined forces of the RDF and the Renegades in Treaty, including Beatree and Azonia's fleet, face millions of Zentradi warships under the control of Supreme Commander Dalza. I almost read it as Dazla. Destroy these Zentradi attackers. There's like multiple characters though, Swordmaster guys, so I think the game intends you to play as other characters, but if it's literally just doing the same missions again, I'm not gonna bother. So we'll have to see before we... See, now this is helpful. It would have been nice if I actually got this earlier. Well, I would say I'd be probably what should have gone up there, but I don't know. Ba-ba-ba. See, those guys, I feel like they waited a bit before they charged. Unlike that one enemy where it's just like they'd flash and then immediately fire their laser. It's like you'd have no time to avoid that. But here, like you got more time. Kind of had a feeling I was going to die there. Is this the final boss? Not yet. Or, okay. Force of Arms. Not enough to get that, unfortunately. Man, I wish I knew what these did. Viva Miria. Facing equipment lost and the need for new robotechnology, Exodore suggests capturing the last remaining Robotech factory. Capture the factory. The factory is the last source of protoculture. We are transferring command of your squadron to Britai. You must get past the cruisers and get inside the factory. If you can reach the core, they will surrender the factory. That wasn't the last level. Maybe it was like the final battle with like that faction or something. I don't know. I mean, I don't like when video games outright lie to me, but still, but you know, could have been a... I was gonna use the mech for a bit, but then it's just like, oh well, you're still in space, so maybe not. But honestly, like, speaking seriously for a minute about this game, I think the idea of this game is cool. I mean, shmup is a genre, and it's a pretty fun genre for a lot of people, I know. I'm not the craziest about, like, the bullet hell design, but, like, I know a lot of people get into that, and I think it is kind of cool that there's, like, kind of like, you know, you can turn into a mech. Like, that's kind of a really neat, like, aspect of it, honestly. It's just that there's some things that needed more time to cook, for sure. The biggest problem, I think, is, like, not, like, the boundary lines for, like, where you take damage against, like, walls and ceilings and floors and stuff. That was a huge, huge miss. That made it way more looking at. Because I'm like, right now, I'm seeing, like, applications of it's like, okay, it makes more sense to be a mech here because, you know, you're in tighter confines. Like, if that's, like, kind of what you're supposed to do, then yeah, that makes complete sense. And it's actually a pretty cool design. Hi, liar. Yeah, liar. It's funny is I don't even think I got enough to get any sort of upgrade. Not even these things. Okay, not all is entreaty or content with peace. Chiron launches a final assault on the newly constructed MacRoss city. Confront his force in the wasteland and stop them from getting to the city. We have entreaty coming to fast in, and this is just a few raiders. So attack force. It's most likely Chiron. Launch all Veritechs. The SDF-1 can't stand much more damage. To the stars! And then maybe I should have also been using, like, my missiles more, like... I know it's easy to, like, just want to, like, just hold the button because you have infinite ammo, but sometimes, like, you need to use, like, more of your tools. That's what you got them there for, I guess. God. Well, if I make it through this level, I will have another stamina upgrade. Like, that power up lasted like a total of 2 seconds. Come on. It's like, what was even the point of that? Who are you? Oh man, I hope I can get through the rest of this level. This level's kicking my ass now. Okay. Thank God. Gave me a lot of EXP, though. Okay, so 3 is the max of what you can get for each of these. Whew! Now it says final battle. In a final desperate attempt to destroy the SDF-1, Chiron sets his ship on a collision course. Destroy the ship before it reaches MacRoss City. Macronians, prepare for your defeat at the hands of Chiron. You will not survive this time. I will have my revenge. It'll be glorious. Captain, he's aimed his ship right at us. Veritex, you've got to stop him. Launch all fighters and brace for impact. I know I could probably just aim at the ship down there, but... Whew! Congratulations. Now make out. Character unlock, Trainer Rick Hunter. Does it not let me upgrade my stats for... Okay. Okay, well before I do anything, let me pull up game FAQs and see about this game, if there's like how unlocks work. Okay, it looks like it's just you beat the game with characters to unlock other characters. Okay. Well, first of all, I found out what all the different stats meant. Power is actually, like, ammo more than anything. Stamina is more hits you can take. Strength. Strength is actually, like, your actual, like, damage output. Piloting affects the speed of the Valkyrie in Fighter and Guardian modes. When I say speed, I'm referring to all aspects of speed, including up and down movements. Or that's piloting. I'm sorry, that's what I said. And then speed increases movement speed of the Valkyrie in Battleoid mode. That's it. Speed does nothing for the other two modes. Okay. So that's all those do. Yeah, it looks like it's literally just all the same levels for every character. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So there's a love triangle between Rick Hunter, Lisa, the brown-haired chick, and Min-Mei, the girl who got one line in Mission 7 or so, who's a pop idol, and it's like a major part of the show. Oh, hey. It's love triangle-less %, I guess. But yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah, there's not really a reason to play as the other characters. It's just the same game again with different stats, I guess. So yeah, I think that's GG for sure, actually. I don't think there's a reason to do anything else. I will very quickly just look. Okay, so it's just the character you played as, just different makeup, I guess. That's really all it is. Okay. I don't assume these things. Seriously, like, I've said it before that the next game is longer than a stream session, so like, so we don't know for sure how it's gonna be. Like, that's not the reason why I did that, so let's not make those claims. Let me just get to this review so we can move on. Okay, delete that. There's no other Robotech games. There is a game just called Robots, though, which I'm sure that'll be fun to get to. The name of it? It is. Robots does have a character named Bender. Maybe. Go Bender. Go Bender. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Okay. Beat the game with one character. Okay, so Robotech. For game quality, I'll give it a 3 out of 5 for game quality. I think this was a case where it's just like, I'm not really a huge fan of this genre to begin with. So that didn't really help my personal enjoyment, but I think for what it is, it's fine. There are some things that I think really hold it back, though. The background kind of blends in too well with like what's going on, and it's just really hard to avoid everything. The game doesn't really do, I think, a great job explaining like all the stats and stuff. There were some aspects that were kind of cool, though. I do like, again, the idea of switching between like the different forms, and how like different levels have different, you know, optimal like forms to use. I thought that was kind of a neat addition. I did kind of like the on-ground missions, like the ones that were more like you walk around and destroy objectives. Kind of wish there was more of that, honestly. Felt like it actually controlled a bit better, personally. But I wouldn't say it does anything like amazing. Also has multiple characters to play as, and it's not too long of a game. Even though it can be difficult, I mean, it does seem like it's at least pretty fair with being able to level up your characters, and also, you know, you get to retry like levels, so it's not, it doesn't, it could have been really bad and it gave you a game over and forced you to start from the very beginning. I think that would have probably lowered my overall feelings if it had that, but thankfully it didn't. So, I mean, it is fine. It does alright. I think there's probably going to be better games of this genre, though, on the platform, personally. And for personal enjoyability, 2.5, I guess. Again, it's a case where I think there's more quality than personally what I enjoyed, because it just, which is kind of frustrating, some of the, like, the misses, I guess, the misses that the game had. So, I think that's a fair assessment. And for difficulty, I'll give this a 3. Some sections were pretty hard, honestly. Some of these sections were actually pretty brutal. Again, there's just so much to avoid on certain screens. Some enemies have really, really bad tells where you don't really know what they're going to use. And it just really, really messed with me. So, yeah, Robotech Nuzlocke Challenge. Swap pilots and game over. It's funny that you mentioned that, Mars. When I, back when I was, like, really into Dynasty Warriors, like, I'm still into the series, obviously. I mean, I wouldn't be Let's Playing a game right now if I wasn't. But, back in the old days, like, when I, you know, actually struggled with the whole hack and slash gameplay more, I actually did something similar with, like, the different files, where it's like I'd play as one character until I lost a battle, then I'd do another character, complete theirs, then go to a different character, complete theirs, and then, you know, I'd kind of do something kind of similar to a Nuzlocke, so, you know, that mentality can exist. Let me also go to, oh, also, I didn't mention it, we are 5.18% done with the GBA library, so, with this game's completion. So, guess what, guys? I was actually the fastest to complete this game. With a 1:08:14. Second fastest was Ditto with 1:19:34, and then Gilgatex had a 1:28:50. I could have probably did this under an hour, though, if I played a little better, though. I don't know. And that brings my average to... My average is officially under 7 hours now. My average is a 6:57:41. Getting really close to Ditto's time of 6:51:52. I don't know if this next game will lower that average, though. So I'm saying that right now. I just set a time that was 6 hours and 57 minutes. I said that this game, it's not certain that this next game will bring that average lower. So that gives you some form of an indication of how long this next game is. So it's not... It's a non-zero chance of it happening, but, like, you know, I'm not confident. Yeah, Robopon and Activision. I think those are... Let me look at my list again really quick. And don't worry, I'll get started. I'll get things wrapped up here in a minute so I can continue. So right now, my longest games... First longest is Activision Anthology. Second is Robopon 2 cross version. Third is Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Fourth is Paws and Claws Pet Resort. And fifth is actually Monster Rancher Advance. Not by much, though. Advance Wars was pretty close. And it's Advance Wars... Then it was actually SSX3. SSX3 was a pretty long game. Okay, well, let's move on over to the next part. Goodbye, Robotech. I might come back to do achievements. Let me actually look at the achievements too before we wrap this up. Since we actually earned some. I'm assuming there's probably beat the game with every character or whatever. Also clear each of the levels on advanced difficulty. Defeat Chiron and Bursting Point while any part of his shield... That's kind of a funny achievement to get. Maximize stats. Have 20 extra lives on one character? Holy crap. You're probably going to easy for that or something, I don't know. Pretty standard achievements, though. 30 achievements, and I got basically a third of them. Does Lemony Snicket have achievements? It does not. Okay. Okay, you guys are probably tired of hearing this music now, so let's... close this. Let's change the box art to game number 50. Okay, guys, as usual, before we get started here, I am just going to take a very quick break. Get a protein bar, go to the bathroom, do all that stuff. And when we come back, we will start game number 50. Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events. So, yeah, we'll do that. I'll be right back, guys.